So Colorado's drought is so bad, our reservoirs are in retreat. Antero Reservoir in Park County will soon be bone dry. Its water being sent down the hill to another reservoir closer to the metro area. Our Mark Salinger reports on the expected die-off of millions of fish at one of Colorado's best fishing spots.
We have stocked 5.4 million fish into Antero.
Caravan Hoos with Colorado Parks and Wildlife says they've instituted a fish salvage, as they call it. They've removed bag and possession limits to encourage people to come fish before the water drains.
There's something about endings that changes the way we see things. Most of the time, we don't realize how special a place is until we find out it won't be the same tomorrow. That's what happened at Antero Reservoir. It was one of the places we always assumed would still be there whenever we finally decided to go. Then, someday got a deadline. After one of Colorado's driest winters in recent memory, Denver Water made the difficult decision to move the water out of Antero Reservoir before it could be lost to evaporation during the summer. It's estimated that thousands of acre-feet of water can be saved by transferring it downstream, where it would provide drinking water for more than 1 million people along the Front Range. It wasn't an easy decision. For generations, Antero has been one of Colorado's most treasured trout fisheries. Knowing the reservoir would soon be emptied, Colorado Parks and Wildlife opened an emergency fish salvage, lifting the normal bag limits in hopes that as many fish as possible could be harvested before the lake is gone. When I heard that story, I couldn't help but think about all the things in life we kept putting off because we assumed there will always be another chance. So instead of saying maybe next year, we finally decided to go. Not because of the unlimited fish, not because we thought we'd catch trophy trout, but because we didn't want to miss the chance to experience a place that has meant so much to so many people. And since we were already stepping out of our comfort zones, why not make it our very first family camping trip? So we bought a tent, picked up all the camping gear we'd never owned before, loaded up the family and pointed the truck towards the mountains, and headed out for a weekend that was already becoming more than just a fishing trip. Maybe we'll catch some fish, maybe we'll spend a whole weekend figuring out how to camp. Either way, I have a feeling God has something to teach us out here, and I can't wait to find out what.
So we have made it here. It is a beautiful view. It is just beautiful. Look behind me. But you know, it's not a trip, an interesting trip, if there isn't things that happen. So we were like, we'll get firewood once we get closer, because why should we have to haul this wood if we can get some when we get closer? Apparently there's a fire ban. And because there's a fire ban, then we cannot buy firewood. So our fire pit is nice and lonely there. But we're going to improvise.
Stop filming me.
So like I was saying, we're going to improvise. We do not have firewood, but we have propane tank. Well, that's propane, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
propane. Stove.
it's still an adventure, but
Beautiful out here, though.
we have learned bring your own firewood, because you never know when there's a fire ban that's going to happen. And if you look around here, even though there's a fire ban, there is still 1, 2, 3, 4 people that are doing fires right behind me.
Smell.
Gas.
That's the bathroom.
That's not the bathroom. The bathrooms don't smell like that.
Seems unstable.
You want the sticks?
Hold this.
Here.
Can I hold the meat?
Sticks.
What?
Oh.
How you doing in here?
We're trying to get situated.
Are we gonna do a tour?
Oh yeah,
Tour.
right here we have our front porch. Nice little area for your shoes. As you can tell here, we have our bedroom. It fits 3 beds right here. Genesis. You can see she's in there somewhere.
Guys.
And then Eliane, Kike. Dad just brought us some bread. And on this side, we have the other 2 beds. So, yes, wonderful. This is awesome. Alright, so we are now in bed, we're all snug with our sleeping situations, as you can tell. Run over here. Super windy, but we're gonna try to sleep through the night. These sleeping bags are actually really comfortable, which is good. So we'll see how it fares in the morning. Night.
I'm gonna climb these 2 mountains right here. The lower one, which I have not climbed yet. And I'm also gonna climb this taller one. That's my hot chocolate right here. I got my phone. I'm ready to go. Hope this goes well. So there's this trail right here. I'm gonna go through that trail to go through the lower mountain. Then I'm gonna go to that little dip right there. Then I'm gonna go up and up to the taller mountain. Trust me, the view is awesome. Right here, we have the dirt road, which marks the point where the mountain starts. Now we start the climb. Should have brought gloves. My hands are freezing. Whew, it's getting a little steep. It is 7 in the morning. I have not had breakfast yet. It's getting real steep now. Oh, there's my dad's drone. There it is.
There's a strange part of being a father that nobody really prepares you for. You spend so many years teaching your son how to do things, how to tie his shoes, how to ride a bike, how to figure things out when they don't go his way. And then one day, almost without noticing when it happened, you realize he doesn't need your help nearly as much anymore. He's growing up so fast, and as much as part of me wishes I could slow it down, another part of me has just been amazed watching the person he's becoming. He's smart, really smart. What surprises me even more is how capable he is. I'll watch him figure something out on his own, understand something I didn't expect him to understand, or handle something that I was ready to step in and help with, and then realize he's already got it. I find myself thinking, when did this happen? When did this little boy who used to look to me for all the answers start becoming someone with the answers of his own? I think that's one of the bittersweet privileges of being a parent. We spent all these years trying to prepare our children to stand on their own, and then our hearts aren't quite prepared when they actually start doing it. I know Elian has a lot of growing up to do, and I hope there are plenty of years left where he still needs his dad. But I'm starting to understand that my job is changing. Maybe it's becoming less about showing him what he's capable of, and more about standing back, watching him discover it for himself, and quietly thanking God that I get to have a front row seat.
There it is. We've made it to the peak. Yeah. We made it. We made it. We made it back. But I gotta turn the camera. All right.
All right, folks, so we are going to the reservoir to try to catch some fish. We got a crawfish, guys. Look at that thing. All right.
So we're fishing. No luck yet, but I think we just got to get the right bait. We have to be patient. We're going to try a different spot and see what we can do and see if we can catch anything else.
A few moments later. One eternity later.
You know, fishermen got to adapt their technique. So we are taking off our shoes and we're going to submerge our feet a little bit, go a little bit deeper, see if we can get the bigger fish. All right. Oh. They really do hurt. Oh, something went wrong. That's no good. Oh no. The fishing rod broke. All right, so no fish today, but we had a great time. We were just chilling out here in the tent. We just had breakfast, late breakfast. It's almost lunch. And it's gonna be time to start packing up. So we have a lot to pack up. We gotta put the tent down, and there are thousands and thousands. I don't know if you can see them, gnats. See. I don't know if you can see all the nets that are there. Can you see all that? All stuck to the outside of the net, the tent. So we are going to have to deal with this, taking the tent down and trying not to bring home 1,000 nets to Arvada. But this has been fun. We had a great time. The heater was a big success. The tent was a big success. I think things that could have been better were, we could have had brought wood with us. It was cold, but the biggest success I think were the sleeping bags that seemed to keep us warm. So that was a big plus. Fishing was a little bit of a dud. Don't know maybe they weren't liking what we were doing, or casting off the shore was a little bit more challenging. I see a lot of people on kayaks over there fishing. But it's a cool campsite, beautiful views. We need to come back, so we will come back. Stay tuned.
We came to Antero because we knew this place was about to change. We came to fish, to camp for the first time, and maybe experience something before it was gone. But somewhere along the way, I was reminded that Antero isn't the only thing changing. The kids are growing up, life keeps moving, and the moments we assume we'll have again aren't guaranteed. Maybe that's the lesson I'll take from this weekend. Don't wait too long to make the memories that you've been meaning to make. Antero may never look quite like this again, and neither will our family. I'm grateful we're here, together, for this moment. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video. God bless you all.